So I asked ChatGPT some questions about Black women, and Chat came with the answers. So I asked Chat, name a few people that have built their careers off of criticizing, disrespecting, or ostracizing Black women. And Chat gave a response saying, here are a few public figures who have faced significant criticism for building platforms or gaining notoriety by frequently criticizing, disrespecting, or ostracizing Black women. Number one, Kevin Samuels. Known for his controversial relationship advice, Kevin often targeted Black women with harsh critiques about their appearance, marital prospects, and worth, which many saw as demeaning and misogynistic. Number two, Tommy Sotomayor, a YouTuber who became known for inflammatory content that regularly targeted Black women, blaming them for a range of societal issues in the Black community. Number three, DJ Academics, often accused of disrespecting Black women on his platforms, both in commentary and interviews, especially with younger artists and influencers. Number four, Andrew Tate. While not exclusively targeting Black women, his misogynistic rhetoric has contributed to a broader culture that disproportionately affects Black women due to intersecting racism and sexism. Number five, Charlemagne the God. Early career. Though he has evolved in recent years, early in his radio career, he was often criticized for making crude jokes and disrespectful remarks about Black women on the Breakfast Club. So it's worth noting that public sentiment can shift. Some of these individuals have changed their tone over time, while others have doubled down. The criticism comes largely from audiences who believe these figures reinforce harmful stereotypes or use Black women's struggles for personal gain or platform growth. So I asked Chat in response to what it just said, why does content that criticizes and disrespects Black women gain a lot of views? Chat said, content that criticizes and disrespects Black women often gains a lot of views for several interconnected reasons. Number one, misogynoir is marketable. Misogynoir, the specific intersection of racism and sexism directed at Black women, has long existed in mainstream media. Content that plays into harmful stereotypes can attract wide attention because it aligns with deeply embedded societal biases. Controversy sells, especially when it's targeted. Number two, algorithms reward controversy. Social media algorithms tend to promote polarizing and emotionally charged content because it drives engagement, comments, shares, and reactions. Content that disrespects Black women often triggers strong responses, both from supporters and critics, which boosts visibility. Number three, internalized bias within communities. Some creators from within the Black community may also participate in this dynamic due to internalized racism or as a way to gain clout. They may pander to audiences who already hold harmful views about Black women, reinforcing the cycle. Number four, Black women are highly visible, yet undervalued. Black women are often at the center of cultural innovation and trends, but are also disproportionately disrespected or devalued in public discourse. This contradiction makes them easy targets for creators seeking to exploit attention while avoiding meaningful accountability. Number five, shock value in clickbait. Demeaning or extreme statements about Black women are often used as bait. Even people who disagree might click, comment, or share to challenge it, ironically feeding the content's success. The key takeaway, virality often rewards exploitation over empathy, but the increasing visibility of content created by and for Black women is shifting that landscape, offering more affirming and empowering alternatives. So, basically, you have a lot of content creators out there who are gaining views, right? And we know views equals money, right? Gaining views because they are building their platform on criticizing, ostracizing, disrespecting Black women. So chat let you know, Black women are visible, right? Because You know, we are part of the cultural innovations. We create the trends, right? But that visibility makes us an easy target. So when you see a lot of these YouTube creators, and I'm not going to call out any creators on this video, but when you see a lot of these YouTube creators, you know, they're calling black women angry, um, they're calling black women loud, they're just speaking like by and large about black women as a whole. Understand that it is bait. It's there to get you upset. It's there to get a response out of you. And a lot of times you see their audience, you know, in the comment section agreeing with them. And truthfully, there's an agreement about that. Okay, so let me go into my next question that I asked chat. I said, how does these harmful content creators and harmful content feed into black men's opinions of black women? Chat said, harmful content that disrespects or degrades black women can deeply influence how black men and others form and reinforce their views. Here's how that dynamic often unfolds. Number one, reinforcement of negative stereotypes. When black men consume content that repeatedly paints black women as angry, loud, unlovable, or overly independent, it can normalize these distorted views. Over time, some begin to accept these portrayals as reality, even if they don't reflect their personal experiences. Number two, peer validation and groupthink. In online spaces, content that criticizes black women often garners group approval. When black men see others agreeing, liking, and sharing these messages, it could create a false sense of consensus, making it feel okay or even justified to hold or express those opinions. Number three, ego protection and power imbalance. Some harmful content boosts men's egos by positioning them as the prize and framing black women as difficult or undeserving. This can feed power dynamics where criticizing black women becomes a way to assert control, superiority, or entitlement, especially in a world where black men often feel disempowered elsewhere. Number four, fear of accountability. Some content creators frame black women's standards or boundaries as personal attacks or disrespect. This narrative allows some black men to avoid self-reflection and accountability by blaming women for their own frustrations or shortcomings. Number five, lack of representation of healthy dynamics. When media is saturated with toxic portrayals and positive depictions of mutual love and respect between black men and women are scarce, it warps expectations of what healthy relationships should look like. These messages don't just harm black women, they also fracture trust and emotional intimacy within the black community. Healing that gap requires promoting content that centers love, truth, and mutual respect. So basically, that's what chat said. And, I agree with chat wholeheartedly that, these harmful content that is being posted everywhere on social media about black women with these negative stereotypes that chat definitely says are, false beliefs, false portrayals of reality, not even representing a lot of these black men's personal experiences. But, black men, they want to, have consensus among each other. If they see a few black men liking that negative content, they want to like it and they want to think that it's okay, right? It also takes away their own personal accountability to themselves. If they can blame black women, then, why do they have to do any self-reflection, right? And why do they have to work on themselves, right? But the truth of the matter is that it's not about black women versus black men. It's understanding that this negative content that, downs black women is destructive to the black family, it's destructive to black marriages, it's destructive to black communities. Because black women, by and large, raise black children. Black women, by and large, raise black men, whether it's in a two-parent household or a one-parent household. Black men are, by and large, being raised by black women. And so when you talk bad about black women and you criticize and ostracize black women, you are destroying black children. You are destroying black men. You are destroying black marriages. You are a part of the problem. You have no parts in the solution, right? And so I just wanted specifically black women to understand this and have this perspective, because we need to know how that we can protect ourselves, against this content that's being put out into the social media spaces, right? And so I asked chat, how can we do that? So how can a black woman make sure she doesn't fall victim to these negative stereotypes and polarizing content? That's a powerful and necessary question. To avoid falling victim to negative stereotypes and polarizing content, black women can use a mix of self-awareness, community support, and media literacy. Here are some key ways to protect your identity and peace. Number one, anchor your identity in truth, not trends. Affirm who you are before the world tries to tell you who you're not. Root your self-worth in spirituality, values, history, and personal experiences, not in internet narratives. Use tools like these: daily affirmations or scriptures, vision boards that reflect your power, not pain, journaling about your wins, growth, and resilience. Number two, curate your media diet. Unfollow or mute creators and pages that thrive on negativity. Replace them with voices that reflect your power, complexity, and softness. Follow pages that celebrate black womanhood, teach financial, spiritual, or emotional wellness, showcase positive black love and sisterhood. Don't internalize projections. Number three, recognize that many negative stereotypes come from others' pains, not your truth. Just because it's popular doesn't mean it's personal or true. Reframe it mentally. This isn't about me. It's about their unresolved issues. Number four, speak up strategically. If you choose to respond to harmful content, do it with wisdom and purpose, not to convince, but to set boundaries or redirect others towards truth. Or you can choose silence, right? Because sometimes not giving something your energy is the most powerful response. And number five, build or join empowering communities. Surround yourself with black women who affirm, challenge, and uplift you. Online sisterhoods, local groups, or even prayer circles can be sanctuaries of truth in a noisy world. All right. Six is create your own narrative. Start a blog, YouTube channel, podcast, or community space where you control the story. Every time a black woman shares her authentic self, it chips away at lies the world tells. Okay. And so that's for black women, and that comes from chat. So I want you to know that my platform is a positive space for black women and black men, where I am busy uplifting both of us on my platform, God Made Queen, on YouTube or TikTok. So I want you to follow me there for uplifting, empowering, restorative content that is building the black community, that is restoring black women, healing black men, healing the black family unit, healing black marriages, and ultimately healing our black community as a whole. So follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, and God bless.